In WordPress block themes, navigation is handled using something called the navigation block. This is part of full site editing, or FSE, and it's managed inside the site editor using Gutenberg. Instead of being a separate feature, navigation is now built directly into your page layout. So what exactly is block theme navigation? It's the system you use to create and edit your website menus like Home, About, and Contact. The key difference is the navigation is now a block, which means you can visually edit it anywhere in your site. It's no longer separate from your design, it's part of it. Let's compare this to how WordPress used to work. In classic themes, menus were created in a separate area under Appearance, then assigned to locations like the header or footer. With block themes, navigation is a block inside your layout. That means you can add it to headers, footers, or anywhere on the page. You can edit it visually and move it around just like any other block. The navigation block is the main tool that you'll use. It allows you to add links to pages or posts or custom URLs. You can create drop-down menus, reorder items using drag and drop, and style how your menu looks. The important idea here is that in block themes, navigation is no longer just a setting. It's a design element you can fully control. So now that we understand how navigation works conceptually, let's take a look at how we can actually build and customize a navigation menu in our project. Here's the Terradiem site that we've been working on. I'll go to Appearance, Editor, and this time I'm going to go to Navigation. Once we're in the Navigation section, it's going to show us our navigational pages. By default, WordPress is going to create the navigation based on any pages that you've made thus far. You can easily rearrange these and augment this in a couple of different ways. First of all, we can grab these navigation elements and start to move them. As soon as I do that, I'll get this pop-up menu that lets me know that I'm editing a page list. This navigation menu displays your website's pages. Editing it will enable you to add, delete, or reorder pages. However, new pages will no longer be added automatically. So I'm going to click Edit. And now that I've done that, I can grab and reorganize these menu items. So if I want Home to be first, I can drag that there. Now, I'm not going to use the Home link because the name of my company and ultimately the logo is going to be a link. So I'm going to click on these three dots, which will allow me to open the drop-down menu, and I'll remove Home. Then I'm going to reorganize the rest of the menu items. So we want to have About Us, then we're going to have Design and Services, then we're going to have Solutions, then Blog, and then Contact. Now I also want to add another menu item that is based on a category that I've set up in my website. In order to do that, I need to come to the three dots up here and open this Action drop-down menu, and we're going to click Edit. This is going to take me into another area of editing. I'm actually able to visually augment or edit the menu. What we can do at this point is if we click in the menu, we can add additional pages, and this is what you'll want to do if you augment the menu and then add new pages that you want to incorporate into your project, or if you want to add an external link or a link to a post or something else. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click the plus sign. And what we want to do is we don't want to add another page, but we want to add a category. So we're going to click Add Block. And this is going to open up a list of some of our blocks. I'm going to click Browse All, which will open up my document overview. And we're going to create a category link. So I'm going to select this, and the category that we want to create a page for is going to be Tips. So I'm going to search for Tips, and you can see this is going to bring up category Tips. I'll select that. And now let's go ahead and let's just make the T capitalized. And then I want to reorganize these. So I'm going to go to Document Overview. This is the easiest place that you can reorganize these. And I'm going to grab Tips, and this is going to go above the blog. You can see that the icon for tips is different from the page icons. Now that I've done that, I'll click Save. And if we go back to the front end part of WordPress and we refresh, this is our home page, and we haven't actually created any of this content. This is default content from the theme. We'll modify that later. But if we look at the menu, you can see it's in the order that we specified. Here's our tips category, and if I click this, this is going to go ahead and bring up a list of all of my posts that use the tips category. So if we go back into the backend part of WordPress and go to our posts, you can see that I have this particular post, and it is using a category of tips. If I wanted to add one of these other posts to that page, I can do a quick edit and I can add tips to this post as well. And now if we refresh our tips page, we're going to see 2 of our posts appear. All the rest of the links that we have are going to static pages that we've created, but tips looks like a static page. However, it is bringing up a category and showing all posts that utilize that category. Obviously, being able to customize your navigation is super important, and you really can tailor this to be exactly how you want it to appear in your website.